I sure as heck am going to need my coffee for this video, guys. Cheers, by the way. I appreciate you all for tuning in. So Tesla, they're reporting earnings this Wednesday, the 23rd, after the bell. And you guessed it, we have to break down their earnings estimates in this video, EPS, revenue, my thoughts on the company, and we're going to go over the stock. We're going to break down the charts, talk about where I see it going in the short term. But first, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe, guys. We're trying to get to 50,000 subscribers. And if you have not gotten your free money yet for Moomoo, I don't know what to tell you, man. Open up your account and fund it with at least $100. You get 5 stocks and you get a $30 cash reward. And if you fund your account with at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks, and your uninvested cash for now will earn up to 8.1% APY, which, guys, that's a no-brainer. This is the best deal by far on the market. So check out the link down below or go to StockSurfS.com/Moomoo. Get your money. And with that being said, cheers. Let's get right into the video. So like I said, guys, big week coming up for Tesla, and I might need another coffee for this video, guys. Let me actually get a sip right now. I'm excited as the company's reporting earnings on the 23rd after the bell, and as the stock, well, has not been doing well. It's interesting times for Tesla. Let's just say that, guys, as over the last 20 days, you guys can see right here, the stock's gone from 265 down to about 213. We dropped over $50 per share, or about 19 to 20%. Yeah, almost got ourselves in a bear market there. And as of the last trading week, this past week that we were just in, Tesla didn't do much. It consolidated, which is actually a pretty good sign considering how much of a beatdown it's taken, right? You can see here on, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all of last week, we pretty much traded between 217 to about 222, $223, about $4, $5, $6 range there, literally every day for the most part, right? We traded in that little window, and I bet this week that's going to change, whether it's for the worse or for the better, right? It's going to change. There's no way Tesla is going to remain flat after earnings. At least I don't think it's going to. We typically do see big moves around earnings on this stock, right? So clearly we're beaten down on the 20-day. We consolidated this past week. And look at this. This chart is very important. Here on the 4-hour time frame, we are noticing Tesla is still holding an uptrend. You guys can see right here, if I get the circle tool out, boop, 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 we hit 138 back in April. Then we held all these higher lows here that I'm outlining. You guys can see right here. And notice this past week where we consolidated, we held right at the trend line. Very good sign overall for the bulls, even though we do have I was going to say a golden cross, a death cross, and we are under the moving averages. That's not the best sign for the bulls, but again, we are holding trend. So it's like, all right, what direction are we going to pick now? Do we get more downside like the death cross indicates here, or does that death cross go out the window and we spike and pretty much continue the uptrend, right? That's the million-dollar question right now. But overall, the chart does look pretty good for the bulls right now. We are a bit oversold. So if they do well, earnings-wise, if they crush it, man, guidance is strong. Who knows what Elon's going to say in the conference call, right? If he butters up investors a bit, we might get a pop back towards 230, maybe even higher, which would identify or indicate, rather, the uptrend continuing here. That'd be a breakout, right? That'd be ideal for the bulls. So that's kind of what I'm noticing here in the very short term on Tesla. I'm curious kind of where your head's at, guys. Let me know down below in the comments. And by the way, check out my email list. It's free to join, and I'm sending you guys my top 3 stocks every single Monday right to your email. All you guys have to do is put your first name and your email in that description box down below. There's a link. I think it's the third or fourth link, whatever. And again, it's free. You get my top 3 stocks every Monday. No spam, no BS, just straight up value. Check out that link down below, guys. And let me show you now some numbers in regards to Tesla, guys. Let me pull this up. And by the way, run those likes up. Come on. Make sure to subscribe here on YouTube. I think 50% of you guys watch the content, but you're not subscribed. So make sure to do that. I appreciate you all as always. So Tesla right now, and I forgot to mention, a lot of the sell-off came after the Robotaxi event and after they missed on deliveries. 2 very crucial points I forgot to mention there, guys. That is why we got into a bear market, almost at least. And again, now we're consolidating as the market is digesting that news and taking it into earnings week this week, which who knows? If they crush earnings, if they report good numbers, strong guidance, the market could forget easily about the miss on deliveries and the underwhelming Robotaxi event, and the stock could shoot up, right? That's kind of how it works here, guys. So right now, the market cap on Tesla stock is sitting at $705 billion, right? So about 300 less than a trillion. Okay, it did hit a trillion at one point. I forget when, but either way, now we're at 700, and the P ratio is a 62. Okay, pretty high, arguably, considering their growth has flatlined, and that's on a trailing 12-month basis. If I pull up the forward PE, it's got to be less than that. Actually, no, it's more than that. Wait, I think we covered this recently, did we not? Or maybe that was another stock where the forward PE was higher. Either way, Tesla's forward PE is a 72. So that's projected to go up even more over the next 12 months. Price of sales right now is at an 8, which is arguably a bit high. It used to be around a 6 back in March when the stock took a beating. But now since it's rebounded a bit, it's back up to 8 on the price of sales side of things. Interesting there. So if I come to the analysis tab, let's see what they're projecting for EPS and revenue here on Tesla, guys. Let me zoom in a bit and look. So based on 28 analysts here, the average EPS estimate is 58 cents. The low is 41 cents. The high is 70 cents, with them doing 66 cents a year ago. So EPS is projected to go down a little bit year over year. Not the end of the world there, but the average is 58. Again, a year ago they did 66. That's based on 28 analysts. And here on revenue, guys, well, 26 analysts, average estimate is $25.33 billion. Low is 23.78. The high is 26.85, with them doing $22.09 billion of revenue last year. So revenue is projected to be up around 15% this quarter, 14.7 to be exact. Actually not bad, but for the current year, like I said, guys, we're pretty flat. We're pretty flat revenue-wise. 45 analysts here on average for the year. We do have a $98.84 billion revenue number. The low is 92.1. The high is 107.98. If they did over $100 billion of revenue in 2024, guys, that'd be huge. But again, the average is 98.8, with them doing $96.77 billion last year. So only expect 2% pretty much revenue growth, which if you account for inflation, that's pretty flat. That's nothing. There's no revenue growth right now. But next year, they are projecting 15% revenue growth for 2025, as the high revenue estimate, oh my God, for 2025 is $143 billion. Guys, if they do $143 billion of revenue next year, after doing, let's say, 100 this year, that'd be insane. I don't know what these analysts are thinking on the high side here. Maybe they're a little high, if you know what I mean. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, this Wednesday, man, it's going to be big for Tesla. Very big day. And I'm telling you, keep your eyes peeled on this stock chart. If it breaks this trend, maybe we do go closer to $200, maybe even under $200. I have no idea. We have to wait and see what direction this thing ends up picking. So what do you guys think about that? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And shout out to everybody that's joined the Patreon. I appreciate you all. As always, I'm posting my charts, my ideas. You get more access to me throughout the week on Patreon. And most importantly, you get to see how I build my real money portfolio. I started a portfolio here about 1.5 years ago. We've been growing it, and guys, we're doing very well, crushing the S&P 500, and you see all the moves I make every single week on Patreon in that portfolio. So check out the link down below or go to stassrfs.com/Patreon. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you guys in the next video.